Hey YouTube family, this your girl Victoria. Hey, somebody asked me the other day, do you dream? I thought that was an awesome question. And I want to ask you the same question. Do you dream? You still dream? Remember when we were young children and we had these huge, humongous dreams and there were no inhibitions and nobody was going to stop us from making that happen? We didn't even have those thoughts. We did not know anything else but what we dreamed was going to come true. You remember that? And it felt so good. You remember how that felt? When you were little and when you were a young girl, you were going to get married to this handsome person and y'all was going to be wealthy and have a big old house and you was going to have all these children. Remember you wanted all these children? and nothing in the world was going to stop that. There was no thought in your mind that wasn't going to happen. And why is it that we stopped dreaming? What caused us to not dream and not believe in our dreams anymore? Something called life. That's what a person said to me. Life happened. I said, what life? You make your own life, right? But nobody never told us that. They told us to go to school, go to college, and get a good job. Now, I was always one of those, I guess, the black sheep in the family, because I was always the one thinking about things, right? Kind of thinking outside of the box. And I thought, I had to spend a lot of time with my grandparents growing up. And I noticed they didn't work jobs. They worked for themselves. My grandmother, she sold, boy, she could take a needle and thread and make you some pants or whatever it was that you thought you needed. She can put that together for you. And then when she had a sewing machine, oh my goodness. And she cleaned people's homes. My granddad, he had a watermelon patch. He sold watermelons. And when they moved back to the South, he had chickens. And so he sold eggs and chicken and had a watermelon patch. Not only that, when they lived in the city, he can take a paintbrush and paint your house and look like your house was just built. And he taught all his sons how to paint. They ain't worked no jobs. My other grandparents, my grandpa worked on the railroad. However, my grandmother, she didn't work. She didn't work no job. So maybe it's in my blood, come from a family of hustlers. I don't know. Because everybody, in my family, cousins and stuff, everybody don't work for themselves. But for the most part, a lot of us have that mindset. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that most of us have that mindset. But life took it away and we stopped dreaming. We used to daydream in class. We just going off daydreaming about stuff. Some of us was going to build tall buildings. Some of us was going to drive, the latest cars, and we was going to design those cars and do all these wonderful, awesome things. And a lot of us have stuck with our dreams. Most of us haven't. Most of us are building someone else's dreams. I think that's kind of sad. I want you to tap back into what that felt like when you were having that dream. When you dreamed about what you were going to do. Because when you were young, you were able to spill it out. If I was, when I ask people nowadays, what do you want? You know what they do? They start telling me what they don't want. I didn't ask you what you don't want. I asked you, what do you want? Most people can't answer that question. Have you thought about it? You ask me what I want, I can just shoot it down. Boom, boom, boom. Just like it was when I was 5 years old. And ain't nothing changed. The only thing changed, I got caught up in that matrix too. But I came out of it rather quickly. I just couldn't. I don't know how people do that, but we have to have them too. And love on them too. Because we need those. Otherwise, who would do a lot of things that people do, though? They can have a business doing it themselves. A lot of your hobbies and things that you love, you can create an income doing those things. There is nothing in this life, I truly believe, that can't be turned into an income some kind of way. Because people get paid to do all kinds of things. I encourage you that tap back into that child that had those dreams and start dreaming again and loving on your dreams and feeling good about your dreams, and watch how your life start to change. Opportunities will start to come to you. The universe, some like to call the creator, some like to call God, some say the Lord, will start to open up them doors to you, and opportunities will start coming your way. Now, it will be up to you to accept that opportunity when it comes your way. You got to feel it. Start tapping into your feelings. Does this feel right? Is it good for me or bad for me? And if you get that nudge to do it, yes, this is it, do it, then do it. Go after it and keep focus on your dream like you did when you was 5 and 8 years old and you was dreaming about all these things that you were going to do. And you said you was going to have all this stuff done by the time you was 30. Because we thought 30 was so old, right? You remember that? Man, leave your comments below. Click on the link if you want to know what I'm doing. Okay? And I will talk to you soon. I'm going to shut this down. Keep dreaming. Don't let anybody steal your dream. Okay? Feels good.